You on there, bro.
What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Roast This, the comedic show where we roast and talk about all the topics that's going on today in pop culture or just culture in general. Fuck the pop. Niggas get popped. God damn it, we going right around the damn horn right now. My motherfucking brother, all the way from Georgia. What's the Cobb County, Georgia? Cobb County, Georgia. Give it up for my nigga B. Lou.
What? Hey, what's happening? I want to do crack shit. What's
poppin'? Hey, look. And then, of course, my southern playalistic player music. This nigga all over. He been in Atlanta, New Orleans. Nigga be in Cuba. I think this nigga's in Houston right now. I'm gonna try to make some noise with Billy Sorrells.
Hey, hell yeah. It's the mic, man.
And then from Pasadena, California, motherfucker, Mr. Malcolm X him damn self.
What's poppin', y'all?
Poppin'.
Hey, Craig. Hey, bro, you gotta get a shirt like that, bro. What's
poppin'?
You gotta spell it like what's poppin'. Then you gotta be like W-U-S-H. What's poppin'?
Hey, Billy, you fix your mic?
Hey, I tell you what ain't poppin'.
Billy done plug the dildo up. Nigga, unplug that, plug the mic up.
We can't hear you, man. We can't hear you,
man. Well, you can't hear him? Hell yeah.
Damn, Billy, why don't you take them big ass
man?
Take them Mary J. Blige glasses off. Maybe.
I was your lover and your sex.
All right,
Hey.
Leave your goddamn feelings at home. Hey, B. Lewis, let me tell you about that bullshit background. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to delete that background from seeing it. If you don't get that goddamn Etch-a-Sketch ass background, if you don't got that builder block ass background, Legoland ass background, if you don't get your goddamn community college ass background, if you got your goddamn dope front ass record label, if you don't get your studio in my mama room ass label, if you don't get your goddamn hey man, hey, hold on, Billy, you don't get your prison release face having ass, hey, Marvin Gaye face ass,
this Soul Singer
face ass. Fuck your witness protection glasses wearing ass. Fuck your goddamn, I'm tired of this nigga beating on me glasses wearing ass.
Hey.
What's the 411 glasses wearing ass? You know why I got this Kobe jersey on? Because I'm still shooting at your bullshit ass. You get your homeless face ass. J-Lo background dancer face ass out here. Don't give a fuck. Hey man, real quick, let me shout out the sponsors, man. Shout out to KTP Studios, man. These boys out of Indianapolis, Indiana, man. They got a dope ass record label, man. They got dope artists. Shout out to them boys, man. I'll give you more info on it, but shout out to them boys, KTP Studios. Hey, KTP.
We shout out
sponsors. Y'all music might be growth, but y'all. I just had to shout them out at the beginning too, man.
So look, fellas. First of all, let me say this, man. On a more solid note, I don't even want to say on a serious note, but on a more solid note, I want to say how thankful I am, man, to see my four brothers. Kadeem, we can't see you, but I know you're there, bro. In an environment where we are motherfucking endangered species. We out here getting hunted and killed like they fucking taxidermy niggas. Yeah, keep going. You know what I'm saying? So when I see my niggas in Houston, keep going. And fucking in Georgia and fucking Pasadena, and you know what I'm saying, LA, dog, it's like, bro, solid, my niggas. I salute you niggas for surviving another day being black in America where that's illegal. We are motherfucking endangered species.
We echoing like a motherfucker. Hey, man, keep doing what y'all doing out there, man. Let me tell you something. People complaining about the looting and the riot and people taking shit. But these motherfuckers is out here taking lives. You can't give a life back. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I hate to say it, man, but sometimes as a man, metaphorically and physically, when it's time to die, it's time to die. You know what I'm saying? And these people got to know that we serious, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the only replacement for white supremacy is justice, man. And as long as you okay with injustice, we're gonna be at the bottom of the heap for another 400 years, my nigga.
Hey, real
so
shit.
So wherever you are, man, you gotta stand and fight for what you believe in, straight up and down, bro.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Let's have this conversation though, fellas. I've been wanting to have this conversation with y'all niggas. I know all y'all niggas got very, very deep profound thought processes, right? Now, what does the change that we are about to see, because it's a change coming for sure, right?
Right. Yeah.
What does it look like? And here's what I mean, okay? I was talking last night on an interview where I said that I feel like Black people is trending more. We want everybody to love us more so than we want everybody to respect us. We might say we want the respect, but we understand that what we asking for is respect, but what we expecting is love. It's two different things, right? And I take a look at the gay community and the Jewish community. All of us being comics, we all understand that it's parts of their community that's untouched, even creatively. You can't even say anything about them creatively. You understand that? And the reason why is because you have run out of places in America to be homophobic.
Right.
Run out of places in America to be anti-Semitic. So now what I'm seeing is that you're going to run out of places in America to be anti the Black Lives Matter movement. You're going to run out of places if there's no place in America for your business. Like your business is going to be burned to the ground because there's no place in America for your business. And that's how it has to be. It's like, bro, go to your fucking local Denny's and stand up in the middle of that bitch and yell out a fucking anti-Semitic or a homophobic slur and see if somebody don't come up to you and ask you to leave.
Right.
Because that's bad for business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so like we have to establish that it's bad for business to fuck with us. Every time the police kill another Black man, everybody in America, every business needs to be like, oh shit, here we go.
Right. They about to go up.
Yeah, free Air Force Ones. You goddamn right. Fuck them Nikes, nigga.
Are y'all familiar with Baker's Rebellion?
No, what's that?
What's that?
So in the 1600s, before this country was an established country, it was a melting pot, and the lower class of labor was Black, white. It was everything. And at that time, Britain was taxing, the labor class unfairly. So there was a rebellion that was started called the Baker's Rebellion, where people of all races revolted against the government for injustices that are similar to what we're going through now. After Baker's Rebellion is when the concept of white, Black being used as a separatist tool was invented, because before that it was feudalism. Feudalism is a class system that's used in Britain that distinguishes between peasants, knights, and nobility. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we're in a situation now where we're rebelling against the little brother of feudalism, which is racism. So people have to understand the context in which racism was invented. It was invented so the rich, the hierarchy, can establish confusion and distinguish between the existing labor class that works for them. But at this point, what people need to understand is that they don't dictate to us how they govern us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If we're not being treated fairly, it's our responsibility, you know what I'm saying, to fight for change. You know what I'm saying?
See, here go the thing though, Craig. Here go the problem though. We also got to look at different roadblocks that's in the way, right? For example, we got to talk about police dropping off piles of bricks, trying to get people to incite violence against the police so that they can begin to use live rounds. Right. See, shit like that make you start to think that niggas are being baited. It's like you put us in a position where we have to fight, but then you want us to fight so that you can kill us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a very slippery slope because, you got motherfuckers on both sides that don't fuck with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And you was talking about the Baker's Revolt, and that, what was interesting about that is that, our first martyr that came from that system was Crispus Attucks. And Crispus Attucks was the first Black man to die. His life is what started the Revolutionary War. When he was killed in Boston, out there before they had the Boston Tea Party, and they had already started tearing shit up, America is built on revolutionary principles. So I don't understand why people are so frustrated with the fact that we took an economic pull against the business class. And the business class is already backed by, they just got bailed out. Let's start with that. 90% of the businesses that were destroyed, that were big chain businesses, i.e. Target, they were just bailed out. When we got our CARES Act of $600, they got money. And then you look at how people have to understand that this all fell the weekend, ironically, of Black Wall Street. So they tore up 600 businesses, 2 planes, hotels, a fleet of cars. 10,000 people died or were homeless. Another, I think 700 or 800 people were murdered. Listen, bro, it was 100 years to the day and we went back up again. So don't tell us about loss of business. Don't tell us about loss of anything. It had to happen that way. We had a loss of life. Everything that was destroyed is insured, can be replaced, except life.
So check this out. So check this out. Overall, how y'all feel about, you know what I'm saying, the rioting that's been happening in America? Like overall, like what
we ain't do enough.
We ain't do enough.
We ain't get enough.
You know, we all a little bit older, man. And what I would tell our fan base is this, man. It's nothing wrong with rioting, man, but we have to have demands, man. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than just the folks that have died, man. It's about the how we continue forward. You know what I'm saying? And we have to dictate what is being given to us. You know what I'm saying? We can't allow them at the end of this to be like, here, this is what we're going to give y'all. You know what I'm saying? We need to collectivize, man. The definition of, of racism in this country in particular is the competition for wealth and resources between groups of people. So, yeah, I'm cool with people of all races protesting with us because I got love for everybody. I'm mixed. But at the end of the day, when this shit is over, if you go try to get a job and the same motherfuckers that's protesting with us won't hire us, what was this shit for? You know what I'm saying? So we have to really be stomped down about the fact that we're factors. We're here in this race for economics to better the livelihoods of our families and the generations that come after us, bro. It ain't just about cops killing people, you know what I'm saying? Because that's small. That's like a cough to a cold. That's just a symptom of something deeper, man. They gotta know.
So check this out.
Hold on, B-Lou. Let me say this though, to that point. The thing about the looting that I think is necessary, like we've all been saying, is the revolutionary aspect of it. How this is how you birth a change. Right. But then it's also, I think that it's an excellent show of pain. And ironically, the racism that we seeing is an excellent show of that as well. We need to bring this shit to the surface. Like, nigga, you can't fight what's covert. Y'all saw that Latino gentleman in Texas with a chainsaw jumped out and said, "Don't let these niggers fool you." It's like, nigga, you the nigger too.
Right. If you ain't rich, you a nigger.
Nigga, what? Right. But see, that's the thing though. That's the systematic shit, bro. We have been villainized so bad to the point where, listen to me, we have been villainized, and now the villainization of us is being televised. People are seeing the police and white people and other people doing corrupt shit in order to paint a picture of the Black Lives Matter movement. That is a documented fact. So now that opens up a story of, if this was the agenda, then what else was an agenda?
Man, that's some
okay. So check this out.
What that does is, hold on. What that does, that starts to open up the case for reparations. Now it's like, all right, bet. Now we got ironclad facts that motherfuckers have been working against us, and we have proof. So that means that y'all were stopping money in any other legal situation. Right. A defamation of character. The reason why that's important is because you have just fucked up my ability to earn.
Right.
Our race is owed not only reparations, but a defamation of character.
And we built this motherfucker for free. If we want to burn it down, fuck it.
Hey, and you know what? Let me explain something to y'all right quick. I think this is something that's imperative, because I think a thing that we have to understand that we own as Black people is most racist social causes and other ideologies use Black people to validate their suffrage. Wow. Globally, there is no race of people who has suffered more than we have on a global scale. What you look at in Africa, what you look like here, and what you look like as people of color across the globe. So what happens is you will see LGBTQ ad and it's a Black person in there. You'll see a feminist ad and you'll see Black people at the forefront, because specifically they're validating their suffrage with us as Black people. But the problem is, with us validating other people's suffrage, those same people aren't on the forefront to deal with our suffrage. And so that's why I think that it's imperative that we start understanding our place. To my Latin brothers and sisters that come to this country and want a fair swing, I'm all for you following in and getting a fair swing. I'm all for you having an equal opportunity. But understand that your suffrage is not the same as our suffrage. And we're not trying to say and predicate that your suffrage is not valid. But be careful when you say, hey, well, like diminish our suffrage in some way, or try to side and come in this country and say, oh, you are above us in a way. Look, we all are fighting for an equal seat at a table. Yeah, and then the bigger issue is we got to stop asking for that seat at the fucking table, my nigga.
Man.
We don't gotta go, like, all deaf is Black owned now, bro. We're on a black network. So what we can communicate here is that we have revolutionary principles that need to be heard in an articulate manner. But when you're on a network where they don't want us to have a forward-thinking progress or a forward-thinking mindset, they're going to try and diminish and dumb down what it is we saying. Oh, let's talk about cereal today. No, my nigga, we talking about this. I want niggas that came on here to get bread. That's why I told y'all about the PUA Act. If you haven't filed for PUA insurance in your city, CARES Act is there to get your bread. $600 a week, plus what the state is giving you. Because I want you to have economic power. I ain't trying to rape you for no motherfucking Cash App. I want you to get up and be in a position where you can invest in your future. I had 3 young brothers hit me up saying, bro, I learned so much information from y'all show. I was able to get my life together. I'm able to invest in myself. I can now chase my music and my creativity. That's what we're here for. We're going to be funny in the process, but we want niggas to get ahead. We want people of color to get ahead.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to tell you something. Eli Weasel, man, Weisel, I believe that's how you say his name. He had a quote, man, which is why I really respect what all the cultures are doing for us collectively right now. And the quote says that we must always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages torment. You know what I'm saying? My bad, I'm a little drunk over here. But to piggyback what Billy is saying, man, and I'm gonna take it a step further, man, because we all like-minded brothers, man, and I love y'all, man. But being black is just not who you are born as; it's what you do. It's how it's a struggle that you learn to be. You know what I'm saying? It's an everyday growing process, man. It's something where you just get used to walking with the weight of the world on your shoulders, and then just one day that shit is light to you. You know what I'm saying? And you just start to accomplish great things despite all these other things that weigh us down. You know what I'm saying? The industrial prison complex. You know what I'm saying? The criminalizing of our lifestyles, being poor. The fact that everything that we do to survive is made illegal, and we have no other way out. So if you beating those odds, you black to me. You know what I'm saying? And we laid the groundwork for that. You know what I'm saying? So if you black anywhere in this country, you got to hold people accountable, you know what I'm saying, around you, and let them know, bro, that, you know what I'm saying, this is not something, this ain't no hip hop fad, nigga. This ain't no fucking rap album or, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than that, man. All the shit that we have is based on us growing up in a counterculture because we weren't given opportunities, and we had to counter with the shit that we created for nothing. It's bigger than clothes and shoes and Jordans and bad bitches and Instagram models and Benzes and all this other bullshit that niggas view as valuable, man. This is a struggle that it takes a strong motherfucker to survive, man. And if you are strong enough to survive, you black to me. You know what I'm saying?
But the cold part about it is that other races now think that they are higher than black people. Like, for instance, like I'm in California, and the Mexicans, the Latinos, they dominate California. They dominate so much that they think they're above us as far as how they treat us. Like, I don't know how y'all being out here, but the Mexicans.
Let me
that's
get
all
right on that, bro.
That's all a residual effect.
Yeah, but hear me out. But hear me out though. It's like the disrespect is mind blowing because everybody expect black people to get over it. Like I hear Mexicans say get over it. Like, you know, the stereotype goes with us. They think we lazy. They think, you know what I'm saying, we don't work. You know what I'm saying? All that. They think all that. But my thing is this though. It's two different cries because as a black man, we don't get to go back to Africa. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing that happened for a Mexican is he gets sent back to Mexico. The worst that can happen is he gets sent back to Mexico. The worst that can happen for a black man is death. You know what I'm saying? There's no comparison. You can't compare that.
Here's the thing that you're saying, B. Lewis, that I think people need to understand. I think right now, what I saw from this past, I'm proud because in previous instances where there was protests going on, we were isolated with our protests. In this last protest, what these people that are watching us did, let me tell you what they did. They changed the analytics. They changed the numbers, bro. It wasn't just white people. It wasn't just black people out there. It was Mexicans out there. It was Latino people out there. It was Asian people out there. It was the LGBTQ community that was out there. And the question that we always had was, where are they going to come to bat for us? And this last revolution was so powerful because it was a collective united front. Right. It happened in Argentina. It happened in Spain. It happened in Paris. We had 14 other countries around the world where we were united. We are the generation that is, one, not afraid. We are truly the free generation. If you look back and you see people that march for civil rights or equal rights or women's rights, their fight was for the generation that was not in fear. These are the most liberated and intellectual, enlightened and uplifted group that we have, and they are fearless. They are fearless. They are not afraid to go to jail. They are not trying to face the social norm. They are built with that mindset, and that is why we're going to see change. I believe in it. I believe our Latin and Asian brothers are going to be there. I believe the LGBTQ community is going to step behind Black Lives Matter movement. I believe they're going to come with a united front, and I think that's when we're going to really see it, because this is the free generation.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, man, but I mean that shit still take. I mean, we got a long way to go, man.
Because you dealt with that on the first front, or you dealt with some level of classism or social economic treatment in your immediate self. But the generation below you, like you're in your 30s, the generation below us, they don't really know that part of it. So that's why they're able to move and mobilize and strategize and strategically put things together through social media and the internet that we weren't able to. That's the equalizer. That's the brand where you can choose what your avatar is. These games, like my daughters play on Roblox and different games, nobody's focused on that. They have a collective, united front, and that's what's going to change us.
Oh yeah, you know why?
I hope so, man. But still, the effects. I mean, this is step one, man. Because at the end of the day, like right now, I'm in South Central, my nigga. I'm in South Central right now as we on this live. And when I walk outside, nigga, yeah, all that's peachy and cream, but the effects is still like, you still got the Chinese running the store disrespectful to Black people. Like, how you disrespectful to your number one consumer? That shit blows my mind. Like, you talk, the way they talk to us is just, that shit just, it blows my, that shit getting me angry. It's like, I hear it, I see it, we seeing all this, we seeing the protest, that's great, man. But this is only step one, man. It's like Black people as a whole, we like y'all said, we need to come up with our demands and we need to follow through with them bitches. So if we don't get those demands ain't met, then it's action that precedes that. Because other than that, they didn't see this. This ain't the first rodeo. Like, niggas didn't seen this before. Like, outside of, you know what I'm saying? This ain't the first rodeo. So yeah, it was powerful that we all came as a world together and like protested, but the demands need to be met, period.
You know, each generation has its own scars, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like our generation is the last that was really a victim of exclusion, right? And scientifically, you know, exclusion means to be left out or ignored, right? And scientifically, when a human being is ignored, it causes the same chemicals or endorphins to be released into the bloodstream as it does if someone is actually physically injured, stabbed, shot, beat up. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, we know what our injuries are. We know we're not being included. We know we're being excluded. As men, we have to hold ourselves to a standard where, like Billy was saying earlier, we have some type of economic plan or some type of demands that we put on these people, bro, because, I mean, shit cycles, bro. I mean, this shit is all cool and everything, you know, that we riding, but 50 years from now, niggas could possibly forget about this and it'd be back on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know.
Fuck 50 years, nigga, 50 days from now.
50 days, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about having demands, man. Whether you're dealing with a woman that you love, whether it's a friend or anybody that you care for, if they're around you, you keep them around you because they hold themselves to a certain standard. If they start to fall below that standard, you know what I'm saying? You try to pull them back up. If they don't have the strength to get back up, at some point you got to let their hand go because self-preservation is number one. And we're all born with the same opportunity.
Let me tell you something, dog. This is what I feel also needs to happen going forward, is that we need to begin the obvious. Because somebody is Black, they get the extra consideration from somebody that's Black that every other race has and expects from their race. But we have to be, it's almost like we have to play it fair because we got more strengths at times, that we have to almost play it by the book while they just hire whoever. Oh, you only got that job because so-and-so. Motherfuckers be only getting jobs because they gay.
Right.
And you know how that shit is out here. You know what I'm saying? So you think about that, you like, damn, okay, Why? What the fuck? Like, you can't say shit about that. Nigga, gay jokes not funny. If it was a gay nigga that got pulled out of his car by the police and got his neck stumped on because he was gay and got killed because he was gay, nigga, the world would be on fire.
Hell yeah.
And so that same respect is what we as a race, it's like, that's respect. That ain't love. They don't love what they doing, but they have garnered the respect enough to make it to where it's like, you can't go nowhere and be homophobic.
And you know why they do that?
We have to do to racism. Listen to me. We have to do that to racism, and then that's where it starts. That's where it starts, where they start viewing us as a person and not a threat, and not, you know what I'm saying? So then it's like, oh, when it's not profitable for the machine to be discriminatory against Black people, then it won't be. And how we do that is every time that they do that, every time they break the code, we break the machine.
Definitely.
Definitely break the machine, and you can break the machine multiple ways. I think you spoke about two very important parts when you talked about the Jewish community and the gay community. Two things they do well is they control where their money goes. They don't just spend without thinking about it first. They make it very intentional with how they spend the money that they spend. And when they choose not to spend with a person, that's what people feel the blunt. That's what controls the power. If you're a commentator on a network and you go against the gay community or the Jewish community, and then the advertisers pull back, and then the people who spend with them pull back, then they have to remove you because you are costing them money, and which could in turn take down the business. But we can't.
Bad for business.
Not afraid to not. Right. It's no way we should have still been going to H&M if we had a real blackout. It's no way we should be still wearing Gucci if we had a real blackout. But because we didn't stand on that, niggas was like, nah, I need to go get them new Gucci shoes. We right there. But if we wanted to bankrupt them and break them, we could. If we wanted to make it just like how
we could.
We could.
I feel like we should take the Harriet Tubman approach with our own kind. Like, Harriet Tubman would kill the niggas who decided that they didn't want to continue to go for freedom.
All right, now we ain't
let them go back.
Hey,
hold on,
talking about murder,
Hold on,
I'm in South Central. I say we kill niggas who don't want to wear the same colors as us, right? But then we
hey,
trip mentality face ass.
Hey, guess what? Hey, Billy. Switch the topic. We're gonna switch topics.
Move on.
Look. All right, yeah, we're gonna switch topics.
But out there though, if you want to understand racism, because there's a lot of people who don't even know they're experiencing it, they're not aware, right? Just ask yourself one question. When is the last time that somebody who wasn't Black purchased something from you? We always go to the store and buy shoes and clothes and food from people who don't look like us. But when is the last time a Chinese person or Arabic person, who I love everybody, but when is the last time somebody from that cultural background has come to you and tried to purchase something?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Since we've been doing this all deaf, and then the people that come over and support the Did You Miss Me podcast, I have been seeing abundance of support on multiple layers. Shout out to all the 323ers out there that watch the podcast.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah. Hey, Billy. Everybody comment their Cash App in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, people support
$$ Bullyfoot. You know, but if you ask yourself that question, then you understand the systematic aspect of racism. It's not a negative thing that somebody who's not your cultural background doesn't buy something from you, but though that's what they're instructed to do, is purchase from somebody who looks like them. You know what I'm saying?
But see, also, then we have to deal with this part. The hypersensitivity of the Black community, the ability for us to turn a mountain or turn a mole into a mountain at times, and then lean on the whole Black Lives Matter shit when it's not really like that. Prime example. Somebody at a comedy club tell you, yeah, we only got a slot for, this is not an urban show. We only got a slot for like one urban act or one Black guy tonight. So you and your boy got to choose who's going to go up. It don't really matter. A nigga can get on his live and be like, they talk about they only got room for one nigga in this bitch, though. That's some bullshit, bro. Do y'all see what's happening? But then in the reality of it, it's like this. If I'm the headliner, I don't want 3 white girls going up before me. I need it to be how I need it to be for what is my comedy is and who my audience is. Sometimes shit just is what it is. Like, dog, like Barbie. Barbie's white. When you make Barbie black, that's like a Barbie in blackface to me. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, we got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's a slippery slope. They fuck around and make Superman black.
Right.
Yeah,
Most
Superman,
definitely.
You be like, you know, Superman, nigga, Superman, you be like, where's this Superman? How old are you? He'd be like, I'm 400 years old. He'd be like, well, bitch, where was you at during slavery? Nigga, you could have been.
Hey,
one thing about black people that I love though, man, we always find joy. We always find like some type of laughter in the bad times. Like the cop who got roasted in Atlanta with the shield. Did y'all see that? The cop
yeah.
As he should.
Yeah. As he should though. Did y'all see the little shield?
That little bubble listening device.
That's what I love it.
Got it. If you don't get you down in the DMs, sheriff's office face ass.
He had to laugh. He had to laugh. Like he was on the front line, but he had to laugh. It was that funny, bro.
She got a big ass fruit plate out there. She got a big ass baby shower fruit plate.
Right.
Hey, niggas was doing some wild shit though during that looting. Like the niggas in Chicago who stole the horse. That was some wild ass shit. Them niggas stole the horse. And then I think I don't know what state it was, but a nigga broke in Subway. Niggas broke in Subway and made a sandwich.
Wow. Right. Hey, did nobody break in and steal that weak ass background you got behind you, B. Lewis?
Shout out to KTP, man. Y'all can't disrespect my sponsor.
Who about to play again? You don't get your goddamn.
What the background look like, Billy? Bitch like doo doo.
Shout out to my sponsors, man. KTP, man. Indianapolis, Indiana, man. Check them boys out.
And shout out to anybody out there who would like to sponsor one of our backgrounds in our squares or have us to display your company and talk about your company. That shit is available. You know what I'm saying? You know, all you gotta do is holler at it, nigga.
All you gotta do is just hit us right there on our social media, man.
Social media? Shit, call my auntie. Call my motherfucking auntie. No, so moving on, though.
Hey, Billy, what we gotta do? Billy, what we about to do?
Moving on. Moving on. That's funny. Yeah. Hey, that got real militant though. I enjoyed that, man. But somebody in the comments said they buy from black people every day. So I just want to let y'all know, all those who don't identify culturally with the same thing I identify with, I'm mixed. You know what I'm saying? I'm multicultural, but my life experience has been black. But I have no hate or no disdain for anybody. I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I can only speak to my reality and the shit that I've been through out there. So if anybody felt like I was trying to exclude other racial groups, that's not what it was. I was just letting you know what my experiences are every day.
Hey, man, that's why, man. Hey, man, one thing, man, we got to stop apologizing, man. Fuck, hey, they know what it is. Fuck all that goddamn apologizing,
I got to say something right quick. Fuck y'all that said I'm at Tahir Morehouse. I am not at Tahir House. Fuck y'all. Tell y'all, bitch. I'm not at no goddamn Tahir House.
I'm not apologetic, but
why you gotta show your career to prove you at Tahir House, nigga? That made me think you at Tahir House.
That made me think you there.
You at Tahir guest house right now.
Baking cookies in the background.
You in Ireland right now?
Billy, come in here and lick on these freckles.
That nigga Tahir live in a box of Lucky Charms, nigga. That don't look like a box of Lucky Charms, nigga.
Hey man, how y'all feel about all these people getting caught?
That was a bad transition, B. Lewis. That was a bad transition.
Hey. Bad transition.
How we feel about what?
Let's transition about this wet dog hair on your head, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
But how we feel about who getting caught?
Hey, how y'all feel about everybody retracting their statements who got caught saying some stupid shit like Tokyo Jets, Drew Brees?
What Tokyo Jets say? Who was Tokyo Jet? Oh, that's
Tokyo Jets is she a rapper from she a rapper from Jacksonville. That's Billy, that's your girl from Jacksonville, that's your wife.
Relax. Yes. Stop. Calm down. So let me tell you what happened. She was joking with her friends and she said, I'ma choke you out. I'ma George Floyd your ass. And here's the thing. Well, that just shows how desensitized we are at the loss of black life.
Nigga, ain't no we. That's that bitch.
That's that bitch.
But those type of remarks, nigga, you got to be aware of.
I didn't mean to call her no bitch. So I'm sorry about that. She's a sister right now, even though her hair pink.
She's a sister right now. I mean, she apologized. You know what I'm saying? But what you got, B? Who else you said?
I mean, I feel like the apology was trash, bro. She just got caught. Like she crying tears because that money finna goddamn start getting affected.
Oh, she lost 3 million followers. She lost 3.5 million.
I mean, she's ignorant.
And then
3.5 million?
3.5, and they went on an unfollow spree with your boy. What's his name?
Hey, but he didn't get affected like that though.
Who did?
Desi Banks didn't get affected like that.
What Desi do?
No, because his
nigga Desi funny.
but his group of followers is Instagram. He still got like 5 million on Instagram.
Ain't no money on Instagram, nigga.
No, but I'm just saying, as far as like pay you and shoot for ads and shit like that.
It is. We got 5 million followers.
Hey, 5 million followers.
That's different. That's
Come
different.
on now.
You're right.
Come on now.
Hey, Desi will bounce back. He a funny dude, man. So he'll bounce back. But you know what I mean? You don't talk politics if that's not something that you are into, man, because you'll make an insensitive statement.
Here's the mistake that they made, Craig. And I think it was one that they didn't understand. I think it's perceived that everybody understands the struggle the way that we do, or the way that we can articulate it. Everybody doesn't know how. Sometimes your level of success puts you in a place where you don't see the everyday struggle.
Right.
Lil Wayne is guilty of this. You know, he believes there is no racism because he doesn't get treated racistly. But that's because he's reached a level of success to where he's transcended just being black.
Wait a minute,
however,
you think
still
that
are
nigga
black.
got that famous where he ain't black no more, nigga? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm explaining to you. I'm explaining to you.
About Desi. I don't think that nigga's on that level. You know, shout out to him, but I'm
on that level.
Where he like,
who on that level?
I ain't black no more.
He's definitely still black. I think his mindset is when you hear his conversation, it's just like King Batch. Batch not from fucking America. He don't really understand our struggle. So when you see him do corny shit, it ain't because he really don't know. He genuinely don't know.
He don't have no idea.
Right? In Florida, though.
It don't matter. That don't mean nothing. What was he taught? You know what I'm saying?
The nigga went to Florida State. The nigga went to Florida State. He was taught good education.
No, nigga, that ain't education. You know what I'm saying? Just because you go to school don't mean you educated, man. Education comes from life experience. It also comes from who you surround yourself with. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, a college degree, that don't mean shit. I love King Batch. I respect his work ethic, man. And he recently, but you know what I'm saying? When you're talking, when you're trying to speak, go ahead. Somebody say something. I don't want to talk about it.
I'm just saying, Craig, goddamn, getting to. I just got to throw it up for you, man. Go ahead. Keep it going.
Straight out, man. Because some people don't know how to be a part of something that's bigger than themselves. And us as entertainers, we make a selfish choice because we have passions. We like to make people laugh, and that's cool. That's a great thing. But once you start making public statements about the livelihood and the economic desperation and the institutional white supremacy that oppresses us every day, and you have no knowledge of it, all you know about is posting videos and fucking bitches and being popular, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna fuck yourself.
Well,
because it's more.
Well, that's the same way I would view Desi and B. Simone and everybody else that's making statements that don't understand what it is. I think because if what you have to say at this point is a teachable moment for them as black people. It's not over for Tokyo Jets. It's not over for Desi. It's not over for B. Simone. It's not over for Batch. I think it's a teachable moment to where if you've previously not been compelled to really understand what the issue is, get familiar with what the issue is.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, back up.
What Batch did is that they said he misspelled the names of the people.
Man, the nigga spelled out Tamir Rice with Tamar. Yeah, that's what.
I'm a bad speller.
Nigga wrote a bunch of shit on his body.
Right. So
he had the shit misspelled.
Yeah, he misspelled
all other shit, man. And listen,
nigga didn't proofread.
Bring the video up, dog. I saw the video, but I was like, bro, this is uncomfortable. I'm not about to be watching this, dog.
He had white people.
What you expect?
He had white people write the names on his body. What y'all expect?
But love is acceptance, though. So because a brother or sister makes a mistake, that don't mean I don't love them. I accept you. Why would I not accept somebody when we live in a system that doesn't accept us? I would never want somebody to feel the way that I felt. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, now we gonna fry your ass. Don't think you're not finna get fried.
Fry that ass up.
Ain't no love for him. But you got somebody
out of you.
You know
Okay,
somebody
so check
do
this
something
out.
that make you cringe so bad. You be like, oh, that nigga did that. Like, I'm like, oh. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what did he do? Hey, what did he do, CP? He said what? What did he do?
Look at that nigga's face. Look at his face.
Look at his face.
Yeah, King Batch ain't got no. I love you, Batch, but you ain't got no bars. He got 0 bars. Nigga, yeah, he like a country that don't let a country that alcohol.
God, bro.
He like a country that outlaw liquor, nigga. He ain't got no bars. But anyway,
do it say Martin Trayvon? How was the N and the T ever touching each other?
Well, look, listen, man. The person who wrote on them didn't know that you go from left to right.
That's what you get for them white bitches right on you like that.
He let white bitches right on this nigga.
I'm gonna help you. This is what you should do.
Hey, this nigga wrote
That's a great idea, Emily. That's a great idea, Emily.
And that nigga
was like, this nigga said Trayvon Martin, but forgot that the camera turned around. This nigga was like, Trayvon.
hey, that nigga let
Martin Trayvon.
He let the white bitch from the Apple store right on his chest. Come on, Andrew.
I told you I was dyslexic, Batch. Damn.
He was in Switzerland at a beach volleyball game when he had that shit thrown on his head. King Batch, relax, nigga. Relax. Oh, there it go. I can't see it on this damn phone.
How y'all feel about Drew Brees, man?
Swipe over.
How y'all feel about what Drew Brees said?
Nigga, win a Super Bowl and shut the fuck up.
He's a sucker.
You piece of shit playoff quarterback, nigga. You ain't got no playoff zeal in you, man. Focus on getting the chip and stop speaking on shit that ain't got nothing.
Wait, he's 41. He's 41.
Just like Bosa, just like Jake Fromm. Say how you feel so we know.
Right.
Know what's up. So niggas know who to block for. Or so niggas know who to fucking stay a couple extra 30 minutes at practice to make sure they can knock your fucking head off come Sunday.
I think
Drew Brees is fucked up this weekend.
I think everybody needs to watch Remember the Titans again. Just go watch Remember the Titans again and see the scene where he said, strong side, F side. He said, I ain't gonna block another dog pit.
Hey man, shut up, goddamn it. We was up here vibing with some jokes. You can stop us for that shit. We didn't watch that movie in a long time. That nigga said it was scene 3, 36 minutes into the movie. This nigga said, pressure. Look.
Shut your fat ass up, nigga.
Nigga said fat eyes.
Hey, go back, Kadeem. Go back to the last
nigga said fat eyes.
Having ass up, nigga.
Hey,
if you don't get your goddamn red box eyes having ass, right. Buster eyes having ass.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah,
hey, CP, put it on the screen. Cyclops help.
See, I threw you the oop, nigga. Hey, shut up, nigga. Hey, look at Drew Brees' face right here. Look at his face. Tell me that face don't look like, what the fuck you doing around here, boy? Huh? Anybody know you around here? This here is Louisiana for where the Saints play.
Hey, Randy, I want you to go wide right. I want you to get 10 yards out, and you get your nigger ass out there, drag your toes, catch that out route I'm throwing. It's coming high.
Bubba, bring me a chorus light. Bring me in the back of the Subaru.
We're running. Trips left, double right, on 3. Shotgun formation. Let's go.
That nigga's grandfather caught Abe Lincoln coming out of colored whorehouse. Oh, fuck that nigga, man.
Hey, Drew Brees, this nigga got 25% more forehead for free. Yeah, this all right here. These is all plays. I can put plays up here. I can run a little whole defense. Nigga, get your big billboard forehead ass out of here.
Yeah, fuck Drew Brees, man.
HGH head having ass.
Hell yeah. The greatest roller derby skater of all time face having ass, nigga. Fuck Drew Brees.
Drew Brees need to watch Any Given Sunday. Remember when them niggas was just letting them blockers, just letting them niggas come through? That's what's finna happen. So you me? Fuck it. Yeah, nigga, but you ain't.
Shout out to the DC mayor for putting that Black Lives Matter on the street the other day. That shit happened quick as hell. But
how the fuck did she do that? How did they measure it out like that already? when people out there protesting, when did they have time to do it? What the fuck is going on? That shit could be a damn crop circle, and we don't even know. We all be like, wow, this is cool.
That shit was dope.
Crop circle.
Hey, that look like that bullshit that's behind you right now in your background, B. Lewis.
Shout out to KTP Studios, man, out of Indianapolis, Indiana, man. Shout out to them boys, man.
Logo. That does not look like a KTP. Shout out to them, though.
Goddamn, no.
You ain't tell us, bro. That shit is like 3 chess pieces.
Get that shit back on B. Lewis' background. Windows. Fuck them little windows, dog, on that goddamn bullshit ass
That's
building.
Sweet.
Man.
They got a little projects.
This right here is Indiana. Hey, this is Indianapolis, Indiana, right here. This is Indianapolis, Indiana.
Nah, them little windows look like you playing Mario Brothers.
Man, Naptown.
That's a bando. That's a bando.
That's a bando. That's the city.
That's the city.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them niggas, man.
And that's Texas at the bottom. Yeah, that's dope.
Don't you put us in that.
No, that ain't Texas. That's Indiana, I guess. But anyway.
Okay, I thought they had.
Hey, shout out to the DC mayor though. That was dope as hell. And they renamed the street called Black Lives Matter. So
nigga, how they do that shit so fast?
Chicago mirror up real quick.
They named the street Black Lives Matter.
That's
dope.
It's
Black Lives Matter Parkway or something like that.
That's
okay.
dope.
Yeah, they gonna shit out of niggas on that street.
Oh, the mayor of Chicago.
With the mayor of Chicago.
Put him up. Put up the mayor of Chicago, Kadeem.
Put up the mayor of Chicago, man. Shout out to her. Hey, I'm gonna see her at the family reunion.
Yeah.
Put up my cousin, man. Put her up.
You do look like CP.
Put up Lori Lightfoot.
Hey, she need out.
Put a picture of her up, man. Let me see.
Put up picture up.
Hey, so you gonna look at Lori Lightfoot?
Getting it right now, fellas. Getting it right now.
Lori Lightfoot.
Lori Lightfoot.
Getting it right
Put
now.
up Lori Lightfoot.
There she
Put up Lori Lightfoot.
There she go.
Hey,
There she go.
That's it. That ain't CP.
Hey, tell your auntie Lori Lightfoot outside. I wait.
There you go.
She look like an LGB Kiwi. Hey. Hey, y'all ain't get.
That's what we.
Hey, she look like her name is Morgan Freewoman.
Oh man, nigga.
Morgan Freewoman is funny to them.
Hey, she look like that squirrel off of SpongeBob, like 40 years later.
She look like she's saying, did I bring my dildo or did I leave it in the car? Oh, it's in the car.
Hey, she look like her name is Chris Powell.
Hey, she got a dildo pocket in that suit jacket.
I'll go back in the house. Y'all gonna get this
bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah, bro. For real, nigga. Like this shit. It's like me and her need to meet up and be like, so who is your auntie again? Let's run it down the line. So you got a grandfather who was also an otter. You say he was an otter? Because I got an uncle otter. Is there any otters in your family? Otter out.
You ain't gonna get on nobody's ass this episode in the comments.
Oh.
They ain't think we was gonna, nigga, you still gonna get roasted. We gonna give you some intellect. You still gonna get roasted.
Shout out to Lori Lightfoot though and everything she's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Killing it in Chicago, telling Donald Trump, fuck you. And all of that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
She
saying?
is standing up and all that shit she doing.
Yeah. But she look like she drive the Urkel-mobile to work.
Yeah. She do everything with pussy on her breath.
Yeah.
She do everything with pussy on her breath.
You ain't got no mint? You ain't got no mint? Can I get a mint?
If she tell you a secret, you get yeast infection in your ear.
Oh man, Craig.
All right, come on, man, get her out of there, man.
Hey, Craig over there, Pinot Grigio. Craig, what the fuck you drinking in that?
Hey, what you drinking on, Craig?
If you don't get your, I always wanted to be a father looking ass to fuck off the screen, Lord.
Hey, Craig dressed like you about to rob an igloo. You don't get your closing gangster face ass out of here. Hell no.
Fuck you, Billy. That was funny in the motherfucker,
I feel so bad roasting her because she's so mean out, but she look like she got a tree trunk full of nuts somewhere.
A tree trunk full of nuts. What's that bullshit logo again? Be losing
She go her little thing, Billy. She be like,
Hey, Billy got a
that's Indiana. That's
You know the man
Indiana.
Chicago.
That's Indianapolis right there. That's the bando.
Now,
Shout out to
hey,
KTP Studios, man. Make sure y'all follow them boys on Instagram, Mr. Innocence. Let me get the other information out.
let me shout out my
Hey.
sponsor. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's time to shout out them sponsors.
All right, let's take a brief break for our sponsors.
Let's go.
I want to.
Go ahead.
I want to shout out Blue Chew, man. Blue Chew is one of the greatest products ever invented.
Hey,
man.
nigga, give us some Blue Chew money, nigga. Wait a minute.
What is that?
That's some money, nigga. Hey, Craig.
What's up, boy?
I know what you got over there, man. Give us some of that. Give us some of that. See, come on now, Craig.
I got you, man. I got you. Hey, if you want to make one round feel like 20, if you want to do the incredible, buy Blue Chew. Go to bluechew.com and type in Craig as the promo code.
Oh, nigga, we need
$5 for shipping. And they're going to send you everything you need.
Craig just made about $12,000 right now.
What you talking about? No, man.
Craig just read off a grip on y'all. Get the fuck out the way. Show us that bullshit logo.
I ain't got the logo on me, but go to bluechew.com, type in the promo Craig, and your girl will love you for the rest of your life. It'll make one round feel like 20. I got y'all.
Hey, man, let me shout out my sponsors, man. Shout out to KTP Studios, man. Once again, right here, y'all see it right there. KTP Studios, man. These boys is out of Indianapolis, Indiana, man. They got artists by the name of Casper. The founder is Kilo. Shout out to Kilo. And they got a new artist called Hunter J. Child. Them niggas out of Indianapolis, man. Dope ass music, man. I heard their mixtape. I heard their music. If you can go to their website, which is ktpstudios.net. ktpstudios.net. They doing big things in the Nap Town. Billy, what you got, man?
I'm just going to say I'm here in Houston. I will be covering the George Floyd's final memorial service on Monday and Tuesday. I think of some positive takeaways. Let's not let this man die in vain. Let's make sure that we stay motivated and we have a plan of action on what we're doing. Let's stay focused with all the distractions that's going on. Let's remember what it is we said we were going to do for ourselves personally. Write down your immediate goals, whatever they are, and take note of what you're doing day to day to achieve those 3 goals. I think we should have an immediate set of 6-month goals and 1-year goals that we're approaching. Financial freedom is the key. Whatever you can do to save money, you should do that. Whatever you can do to liquidate some of your debt, you should do that. Be smart. Don't pay nobody that's already collecting in debt for you, because that money don't go to them. Let that shit roll off or go to get credit repair done. It's better that way. Save your bread.
Oh yeah.
CP, what you got, man?
I got something, man. Hold on one second. Billy, nigga, that shit was crazy. So listen, I got something dope, man, for the high school seniors, for the class of 2020. There is a scholarship called the Shayna Wilcox Weekly Giveaway Scholarship. Now, what they're doing is it's a brother by the name of DQ. I'm about to bring up the information right now. I'll be putting this link in my bio, and I'll give it to Kadeem to put in the link of the video as well. But basically, this is a Black-owned tutoring company that provides tutoring and programming for services K through 12. For more information about that, you click the link. And then they also have a scholarship that they have a lot of information on their website that you can get into. It's a lot of money to be made right now to help kids in college. And let's not forget, with all this shit that's going on with the pandemic and the big revolution, we really need this class of 2020. Y'all got a story to tell. And y'all going to be these students that are going into these universities right now, and y'all are going to be our representation. And so this is very, very cool to me. This brother reached out to me, and it was dope because I want to, this nigga Craig look like fucking who. But
hey, CP, you look like you're on a high school free lunch program right now. That's right. On Tuesday, get chocolate milk and cut fruit. Chicken fried steak this Wednesday. You look like you're about to be a high school lunch baby. And we got pizza on Friday.
That nigga CP bought his first car with bean pie money.
Hey, B. Lewis, show us that bullshit logo again. Shout out the way. Who loves that bullshit?
funny.
Hey,
Get that World of Warfare logo.
hey man, real quick for everybody watching, man. Our new day is Tuesday, so we will not be on Mondays and Saturday. This is not our day. Our new day to watch Roast This every week is Tuesday, 5 p.m. on the West Coast, 8 p.m. on the East Coast, and Central Time is 7. So our new day is Tuesday, so make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend.
Hey, B. Lewis, tell us what time it is. The show come on that ugly ass tooth that you missing on the side.
First of all, B. Lewis was with 50 when 50 got shot 9 times, and B. Lewis took one in the tooth, and he didn't even drop a tape. But look, I'm gonna say this though, real quick about the scholarship. Everybody, listen up. It's a couple of ways that you can enter into this scholarship to win this money. Number one, you have to click Four Help. That's click the word FOUR help, and follow at its_Nilly NILLY. Follow both of those accounts. Create a video detailing how the pandemic has affected your senior year, where you're going to college, your major, and what your career goals are. Once the video is completed, submit it to Click For Help or It's Nilly's Instagram. And that's how you can get this money, y'all. Just want to get that information out to y'all, get these scholarships.
Hey, much respect for y'all doing that for them, man. Much respect.
Hey, Brandon bought a Lambo after he put life insurance on his back teeth.
Hey, get us out of here, Kadeem. Get us out of here.
Hold on, before we close out, man. If you are watching and you want your product sponsored, you want something promoted on an episode of Roast This, man, hit us in the DMs. Who is Brandon Lewis, man?
God.
Hit me in the DMs, man. Let me know what you want to get.
I'm letting you know right now. Whatever logo put up there is getting fried.
Hey,
I'm going to fry it.
It's Click For Help, not the number 4. Spell F.
This nigga still talking about free
help.
Hey.
Help. Not
it take Brandon 2 days to chew a stick of beef jerky.
I got something for your light skinned ass. You want something ass? No, looking ass. If you don't get your daddy from Friday, looking at gentleman, Ronaldo Ray.
Hey,
fuck y'all
this nigga Craig got to get a mammogram every 5,000 push-ups. And I got to go in for my little titty check.
Fuck you, nigga. That's funny as a motherfucker. Fuck CP.
Hey, Craig is a kinky cat burglar. That's what you look like. You look like you're going on a jury heist right now.
CP look like he hustled coconuts on the weekend.
Hey, they say they called Billy outside protesting in front of Bulldogs on Peachtree. You can't close this. You can't close this club. Look at that.
Go on that background one more time before we go. Start this time.
Hey, right here, Snaptown. That's Snaptown. Shout out to KTP Studios, man. Just get another episode of Roast This, man.
The weekend. Wow.
Hey, the side of Brandon's smile looked like a raw double cheeseburger. We up there.
Hold on.
Hey.